Welcome back to Diddly Squat Gaming. Today we are hopefully going to be finishing the Order Master Supreme. This has ended up being 3 episodes, so let's go ahead and get on the road. Basically what we're going to do is we have our 2 dairy longhorns. Yes, I have 2 still. I know. Anyways. I got one with chains, one without chains. So basically the blue and white one is going to be I don't even know how to say this, the puller of the train, the locomotive, I guess. And then the other one will be used as the freight trains. So right now we got to go pick up 2 cargo containers that I believe are only 2 slots big. If they're not, if I for some reason have gotten my wires crossed, which isn't really too shocking if I do, I will go ahead and bring the other truck over here, but I'll probably just cut it out because we're doing the exact same thing, and theoretically we probably should have done this in a train. So there's our good old cat with a bunch of fuel in it that hopefully we won't need. We probably should recover it, but I'd prefer to leave it on the map. It's actually not far from the garage, so it's not really that big of a deal, but you know how that goes. You never know when you need it until you need it, and then when you need it you don't have it, and yeah. You've got a long journey to trek, so okay, so far so good. We haven't crashed and we haven't taken any damage, so I'm kind of impressed by us right now. Last episode was kind of a blunder with the choice of trailer that we ended up using and kind of the choice of the tires, but since both trucks are equipped exactly the same except for the tires, we're going to kind of see what the difference is, especially when it comes to mud. I mean, it's blatantly obvious what the difference is on an icy road like we're on right now. I mean, that's kind of a no-brainer. But yeah, so, well, we don't need a large pipe, so that's good. Cargo container is 2 slots, so thank you. Alright. See, and I like how they have the Saber logo on the side of this smaller cargo. It's the large cargo container that I wish they did, because you have the large cargo container, which is 4 slots and looks much like these ones except for the logo. And then you have the what is it? The drilling parts? Is that what it is? It's something comes in another crate that's exactly the same. And a couple episodes, yeah, I made that mistake of picking the wrong trailer, driving it all the way to our drop-off, and then realizing that it's the wrong cargo. So, you know, those are the moments where you want to throw your controller across the room, but luckily you're no longer 13. I don't know, maybe some of you are 13 and still do that, but I know I used to do it a lot as a kid. But that was the thing, like, back then the controllers were... I don't even know if you could buy the controllers, to tell you the truth. I mean, I'm thinking of my NES with the square controller. And we only ever had 2 controllers, and I think it came with both controllers. I might have to go down memory lane and see how much those controllers were to buy extra. I mean, I had no real concept of money, too, right? Because I'm like, if I break it, I'll just have my mom or my dad go out and buy a new one, right? There was no, I guess, monetary understanding there of, yeah, you have to, because you broke it, you now have to work a job, get paid, have Uncle Sam take all the money out, or all the taxes out, and then you're left with a measly paycheck. And then you can go get the controller because, yeah, things cost money. So Let's see here. What is that cargo container for? That's got a lot of stuff on it. I thought there was a way that you could... Yeah, so it's got what looks like fuel or oil, and then a trowel, so maybe spare parts. Yeah, again, haven't got the cheat sheet or my crib sheet for having the icons, because that would be a big help. Having the different icons and having, you know, this icon means this icon means that. And then also having the size for it. So if you guys are starting out in SnowRunner, I would definitely either Google that, and I'm sure somebody's made an actual printouts or whatever you want to call it of the actual icons and things of that nature. Or you could just kind of write them down on a piece of paper by hand like we used to in the old days. So enough about the old days, let's move on. Let's grab our secondary truck now. This is the one with the high-end snow tires. Or sorry, mud tires. There's no snow tires in this game, and it kind of bugs me. I feel like they should have done a snow tire so that, you know, you use mud tires in the mud and use snow tires in the snow. So, but anyways, let's change trucks. I feel like they could have definitely had another extra bonus because, I mean, if you think about it, you'd probably have expansion packs with snow tires on it so that you'd end up making a little bit more of a profit too. Because you could always sell them as DLCs, but please keep them cheap. I hate this. Oh, you get 5 tires for $20. Keep it reasonable. Like, the only reason why I bought the Jack of all trade tires, one, because I wanted to see if the new tires were any better, which, man, they're just kind of different. Some of them are better, I will give you that, but anyways, it was like $3.99 or something like that, right? Like, it's yeah, okay, whatever. Not that big of a deal. Even most kids with their allowances could afford it, right? But when you make these DLCs $20, you kind of have to step back and think about it, right? Because I know not everyone has, you know, $20 to throw down on a DLC, and, you know, honestly, you put X amount of work into it, and if you make it $5, which is a quarter of the price of a $20 DLC, but you get 8 times the amount of people who buy it because it's only $5, and people don't really think long term. They tend not to, right? They live in the monthly payment, not the oh, how much is this actually going to cost me over the next, I don't know, 10 years? Anyways, long story short, yeah, you end up making more as a company. Just look at the guy. There was a guy who posted, I think he was at like a college football tournament or something like that, and he made a little sign that said, "I need beer money. Here's my Venmo," right? Next thing he knows, he has over $1 million, probably because most people gave him $5. And he had, I don't know, 200,000, wait, what is, yeah, don't do math while you're doing this. But if everyone gave $5, 200,000 people, some people gave a lot of money, actually. Some people probably gave him enough to buy a case. Because now that I'm running the numbers in my head, that's a lot. He probably got 20,000 people to give him $20 instead of, you know what? I'm rambling, and I don't even know if I'm going in the right direction. And for some reason, we've been through here 1,000 times before, but we are horribly stuck on a giant rock. Like, look at this thing. Alright. Yeah, so anyways, I want to double check something. I want to stop rambling, for one. Let's change trucks real quick. I'm too far away. Alright, let's go around that giant rock. This might actually be a little bit harder than in the other truck because, as you can see, I'm just spinning my tires. But that's okay. We got it. So I'm going to park the truck there. Let's change back. Let's activate the winch. Alright, there we go. So yeah, second thing is we have to go to White Valley. But in White Valley, there are no concrete slabs, are there? Concrete slabs is the book-looking thing. And actually, if I go back here, there's no book there. Mountain River, there's no book there. And there is no book there. So, the little icons or cargo information are kind of pointless. So let's just go into the map and see. And yes, look at that. We have a warehouse at the bottom of the hill there. Ooh, you know what? We're gonna have to switch cargo because we can't get up that hill that's there. So, yeah, I honestly think the best thing we could have done is put chain tires on our second dairy, because we could have just taken that over and gotten everything that we needed. But no, we have to be cool and try to test something out, which I'm sure there's probably hundreds of videos or even maybe thousands that kind of show the difference between the tires. So yeah, well, you know what, whatever, we're doing it. So before we get to, how far, okay, yeah, so right before we get to the fork here, we will switch trailers and we will take this truck into Mountain River and get what we need. And I was just thinking, because I have a hard enough time remembering what map is what, especially when it's in English. So I'm just thinking ahead to Russia, where there are Russian words or Russian names for these maps, and I'm like, I'm really gonna get confused there. So if you like when somebody gets confused, then that will be the perfect episode for you guys. Well, episode. I say episode. I mean, I don't know, say 50 episodes, if not more. I'm probably going to average maybe 60 episodes. I got to look and see. So what we got to do here, I guess I should have probably gotten this truck out of the way first. Yeah, let's stop it there. Let's change trucks. Let's detach trailer. The worst part is I probably could have not brought this trailer from here. I'm pretty sure we'll probably end up passing a spot in Mountain River to buy a trailer. So, but you know what? It is what it is. You always want to be prepared, right? There we go. Okay, so that's back hooked up. Let's go ahead and cut that. Change trucks. And we gotta back up. And attach the trailer. Alright, now we're ready to go get the concrete slabs. We've got our chain tires. Ooh, I didn't leave myself very much room there. And we gotta go left, I think. Yes, we gotta go left. So, yeah, we might stop on the way back and get gas, because that would be smart. I got a feeling we're gonna be, my guess is 25 gallons. I probably should be a little bit more conservative. I'm gonna go 15 gallons. Yeah, we're gonna say we're gonna burn more fuel. I think getting up that hill with the concrete's probably going to slow us down a bit. I guess we'll know in a second once we swing into Black Mountain. No, now I'm starting to get it confused with Black River. Mountain River. Wow. Mountain River. You guys know what I was talking about, I hope. Hopefully this is not your first episode. If it is, thank you for watching. And you've got 103 episodes to catch up on, so I recommend starting from episode 1. You'll get a feel for the game, and you'll yeah, you might even notice my my YouTubing skills have got quite a bit better. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of awkward. Although your first time having to talk and play a game at the same time, it feels really awkward. Like, I've always talked to myself while I played a video game and sometimes yelled at the screen. Sorry, Mom. And yeah, so I've always done that, but actually having a conversation with people who aren't even here because you won't be watching it until after it's recorded. But yeah. But yeah. Alright, so we gotta go all the way over there. Or do we want to just go to that one? I'm gonna go... After yesterday's episode, I'm gonna go straight to this one. It's also a lot farther away than I thought it was, so maybe my 15 gallons is going to be about correct, so. But anyways, it's a pretty easy jaunt over there, so. And you know what? I'm finally gonna go straight through the that sinkhole, and we're gonna see what this truck can do. I know it's probably not a great idea, but there's not really any good time to do it. The good news is that we're empty. We don't have any cargo, so we don't have to worry about rolling over. Well, we do, but we don't. And yeah, we've got plenty of things to winch off of. So that also damaged me quite a bit there. Come on. Oh, okay. Well, let's try to get some momentum. And yes, we did make it through. All right. Well, that was fun. Something new, right? Definitely faster to go around. Needless to say. Although now that the barricades are out of the way, it might not be the end of the world. Yeah. I always get confused if it's the one across from the gas station or if it's the one down further, and yeah, it's always the one down further. Alright, so we got 54 gallons. We're doing pretty well, actually. And I would love to take a sled down this hill. Although those poles there look like they might hurt, so. I'm still a little child at heart, I guess. Sometimes. Technically, I guess it's a big child, but I'm an adult child. Let's just put it at that. I will still do stupid stuff on a sled like that in the winter. Or do stupid stuff in the summer. Doesn't really matter. Alright, anyways. Let's grab our concrete slabs. We got 2 of them. Okay, we got everything we need now. So let's go back and head into White Valley. Come on, truck, let's go. Hi-ho blue, because it's not very silver. That's the one thing. You don't have silver as an option. I might look into a mod. I don't know, that will give us more colors. There's gotta be something, right? Like, I know they might just be basic colors, but you know, they're still colors. Heck, I'm sure there's mods for body art, I guess is the best way to say that. Alright, so this is where we're gonna probably slow down. We'll go into low plus and lock the diff so that all the wheels spin together. And there will be no slippage. Although it looks like there might be some slippage. Maybe there's a little bit of slipping, but not much. Depends on how locked the differential is. Alright, now that we're up the hill, we've got a nice simple drive back, so this is probably where the 8 cargo container trailer would work. It's just sticking to main roads like this and not really having too many tight corners. I'm still looking forward to using that one sooner or later, if we have the truck to pull it. And I'm not even sure what truck would work to pull that one. It's probably going to be one of the end game trucks. Although, is there an end to this game? There doesn't seem to be. There's an end to the seasons for sure, but oh, look at that view. Nice, beautiful view. It almost makes me want to go into photo mode, take a photo, and then use that as a thumbnail. So, what do you guys? Yeah, speaking of thumbnails, what do you guys think of the artificial intelligence created thumbnails that I've been coming up with? So, I've learned when I first started doing this, I was just typing in like SnowRunner, the game, logging truck, snow, forest, and doing that. And now it's like, I realize you can go in there and you can be like, and I actually want to do this just for fun to see what it will do. But I want to do one where it's like logging through the desert in the style of Salvador Dali with melting clocks and weird things, right? I want to see what it comes up with, because I mean, while I'm a little nervous about what AI is going to do, using it to make thumbnails and art like this is kind of cool. Because I've never been, how do I say this? Artistic in the ways of drawing things like art, or what people would consider art. We gotta go to the left. Yep, for some reason I almost went that way. That was scary. But anyways, so it's just kind of cool to make a nice, interesting thumbnail. And then like with my farm simulator, those thumbnails are kind of like bright and powerful and just out there, right? And I'm like, there's no way I would have been able to draw a chicken like that. Speaking of, the last episode I put up, it's been up for a couple days now, and I have 11 views on it. So I don't know if you guys are trying to tell me that you don't want to watch that series, which is fine, because I'm gonna still do it anyways, because it breaks up. And we had 36, so I was really off on the amount of gas we would have used. But anyways, I kind of do it to break up just playing SnowRunner. Just because, yeah, I would probably go crazy if I just played this game. So, and if I did though, I could definitely do like 5 episodes a week. I kind of like doing episodes for the weekend because I feel most people have time off there. And I mean, it might not be during the day, but at night or in the morning, you know, you have a cup of coffee and you watch an episode of whatever because it just came out. According to my analytics, Sunday morning or Saturday mornings, I think it is Saturday or Sunday, one of the weekdays, is actually the highest viewing time for my videos. So, but for some reason, this last farming simulator did not do so hot. So I don't know. We'll see. I've had it before though too. Like even with SnowRunner, where I'll have 100 or 200 views on one video, and the next video I'll get like 30, and I'm like, oh, I didn't change anything. Like it's all the same. It's all the same search words and analytics for the search engine, and for some reason I just get a lot fewer hits on it. So, but I don't let it discourage me. Just because. Although it is kind of annoying, you know. Just kind of. But yeah, anyways. Let's keep going here. We've got everything we need. We are going to White Valley. That's weird. It didn't want to send me to White Valley for some reason. All right. Yeah, I think we can we'll watch the skip scene, why not? Or this whatever this is. This scene. And we actually have quite a different spots to go drop off stuff at. Oh, apparently I'm not out of... There we go. So let's take a quick look here. We've got the factory, the drilling site, and the... Yeah. Okay. Well, never mind. I was going to say if we had to go in one direction or the other direction, we'll just split the trucks up from here and drive one each individually, but looks like we can continue our train, if I can remember where the winch is. Oh, there we go. Let's throw on all-wheel drive just for fun. And our first drop-off point, I believe, is the factory. We'll be able to get rid of these two concrete slabs, which, I mean, ironically, don't tip over. We won't need this truck anymore, so maybe what we do is we take the we'll take the other truck, although that doesn't have chains. So I really wanted to test the vehicles going through mud. I wanted to drive this truck through mud as the lead and see how it pulls both vehicles. I guess I can turn on that truck. That would probably help. There we go. But yeah. Well, you know what? Needless to say, I can tell you right now, and I probably should have just put chains on it in the first place. Mud tires are going to be great in, like, say Russia, where it's mostly mud, in Michigan, where there is no snow, which is kind of ironic, but whatever. Yeah, and then obviously in Alaska, where it's pure ice, you definitely want to go with chain tires. I mean, it's kind of common sense, but yeah, that's the rules. Yeah, I realized that. You know what? Once I get this back in, I gotta look and see where we're at as far as missions, because I think it's... But that got a little close to that ditch. Alright, we should be okay. I want to see where we are, because I think after this order... No, I think there's one more large multi-truck and multi-stage mission to do before we start getting into the logging. Because yeah, logging is going to be probably with these trucks for sure. And probably, in fact, you know what? I can disconnect that truck anyways. So let's get this sold. Boom. I guess not sold, but you guys know what I mean. And honestly, we could ditch this trailer too. We're right here. We're good to go. Let's ditch this. Wherever it is. Again, I really wish they would come out and say, or come out and have the trailer that you have be the first one in the slot. We're actually gonna back up the other truck. That's probably good. And because this is on mud tires, I am just going to I'm just gonna have it pulled by the other dairy, so this will be an interesting way to do this. Change trucks, that's what I want to do. And attach winch. And off we go. Yep, so we got one cargo container to drop off at the oil rig and then one at the aerodome. So yay! This mission is almost done and we're about halfway through the episode. So we may end up we may end up doing part of another mission. Or maybe just setting everything up to become logging trucks. I mean, who knows, really? Like, I'll figure that out when we cross that bridge. Speaking of bridge, we'll be crossing one shortly. Maybe. Not that one, though. If I turn off the truck, look at that detail. The fans on top of the cab turn off. So those fans, I'm assuming, are like an air conditioning unit. Although, why would you need air conditioning in Alaska in the middle of winter? But yeah, so when the truck is off, the fans are off, turn the truck on, your fans turn on. So maybe it's not air conditioning. It looks like it would be air conditioning. We've got to cut across, yeah. We've got to cut across this mud here, so we'll probably leave this truck on now. And I'm gonna, put it in low high and just yank. Block the differential so that hopefully we go through here as fast as possible. You can kind of see the slack in the train, or in the winch cable. That occasionally the front truck gets stuck before the rear truck does, so there's your snow tires, or your mud tires, jeez. If I could just say things correctly the first time, that would make my life so much easier. Anyways. Alright, so we're back on a nice, shiny, icy road. Just the way we like it. And I think... yes, we drop it off here, so... and you know what? Let's drop the truck off there. We'll obviously stop it and change trucks. And we will drive this truck in. That will make the most sense, I think. Alright, there's no trailers here. Boom. Oh yes, duh. I completely forgot we have to take the other one to the aerodome, even though I just literally said it not too long ago. Alright, cool. We just found a scout trailer. That's nice. They have a lot of those scout trailers around this map, and I mean, I didn't really use scouts that often to do this, so you know what? I'm going to leave that truck there. We're just going to take this truck. It's not far. Chances are we'll be back to the garage anyways before we start our next mission, so we can always recover the other dairy and get everything suited to do, I'm assuming, logging. I mean, I could do those little missions, but those are in Pedro Bay, so we'd still have to get both the trucks set up. And since we went through and found all the upgrades, I want to double check because I thought I found the engine for this truck. Could be wrong. I probably am wrong. I know we found some things for the Hummers. But yeah, I can't quite recall what we found. Maybe I should watch my own videos. And yeah, we're just gonna swing left here. We've got snow tires, or there we go again. We got mud tires on, so I mean, I didn't even have it in all-wheel drive, so that tells you how grippy these tires are. Unfortunately, this whole road is ice, so we will have to slide and take some damn. Oh, I just blew a tire. Oh well, you know what? It's fine. Does this truck have an option to have spare tires on it? I'm trying to remember. I know the other dairy does, because you get the two right behind the cab. They're on there the wrong way. They take up so much space. I believe it keeps you from getting certain add-ons if you have them. So, yeah, either way. Yeah. We've got 7 out of 8 tires still, so we should be okay. And I'm going to cut through here. Why not? I've got the truck that can do it. Little unorthodox, but hey, it's SnowRunner. We pretty much get to do what we want to do. Alright, and we are almost there. Alright, so not too bad. Only took about 40 minutes to do this one. It really goes to show how much better it goes when you have the right equipment to do the job. But let's get this sold. And we've been promoted to 27. Cool. I think we get something. I don't know what it is though. So we got 3170 as far as experience, and we got well, $31,700. So do those numbers usually add up like that? I don't think they do, right? No, they can't. You get one extra digit of money versus experience? I don't know. I'll just pay attention to the next one. So let's go ahead and get this truck back to the garage, and we will double check the upgrades, and then possibly see if we get something nifty from being promoted for this truck. Let's put the differential on, why not? I don't know what that was all about. Felt like we got snagged on a stump or something. But that's okay. Alright, we are almost there. The garage is just right there. Man, those mobile homes must be cold. Trailers don't have the best insulation. So they must be burning through a lot of wood to keep warm. Anyways, these are certain things that go along in my mind as I'm driving in the real world and in this game. So again, there's a pine tree in the middle of the road, so that's just gonna get knocked over. And come on, we're almost there. We can sell this trailer and recover both trucks. Where are you? Right there. Boom. Let's recover. We will then go to that dairy longhorn. We will recover this one. What else is out here? A lot. Look at all the scout. Is it saying that I haven't found that scout yet? We've got a lot of trailers. Yeah, that should be interesting. That should be interesting. Let's we even got one way over here, don't we? Ugh. I hate going that way for some reason. Just dreading. The scout trailers. You know what? That does remind me. Truck storage. Oh, we do have the MK. That was okay. We've got the Marshall too, the Con. Oh, but this can't pull trailers. Yeah, remember? I had this all set up, ready to go. Like, I was so gung-ho. It had a hitch on the back. Look at the hitch. There's a hitch on it. Like, there shouldn't be a hitch on it if it can't pull trailers. So annoying. So yeah, we can't really do anything with this vehicle except for literally scouting. So let's recover it. I do like the way it looks though. I'm pretty impressed with it. But the fact that it cannot pull a trailer baffles me. I don't understand how you can have a basic four-wheel drive. I get something like the Tartarin, or however you say it. It's like a, what is it? A military something vehicle. I kind of get how that doesn't pull a trailer, but in reality, it could. It could pull a trailer. It's not like scout trailers are overpowering. You get to bring a little bit extra gas. I think that's really the only trailer that I would be able to do it with. Or you get to clear all of the trailers that are sitting around the property or in the maps. Anyways, needless to say, what I really wanted was the Hummer, because this can pull trailers. And real quick, yeah, we do have the big bad engine, so let's throw that in. Let's actually sell this one, and hey, we're back up to $300,000. We can actually sell this too. The fine-tune's still locked, so that didn't change. The raised suspension, obviously, definitely need that. I don't think there's anything else that we can use. Chain tires are really just chain tires, the thing that you need. The winch is the winch. And yes, we can now have a diff lock, so that is definitely one that we found. The spare wheel is gonna stay. I think everything else is fine. Yeah. There's not really, I mean, I have both the frame add-ons, so that's pretty much what we had. Was the differential in the engine for the Hummer. And I think I have this basically, yeah, I kind of have it exactly the way I want it. Color, I was happy with the color. I was debating about this color too. It's just weird enough. It kind of reminds me of the racing Aston Martin Golf. I think it was the Golf car that they had, the livery. It had that orange and whatever color of blue, green. Is that seafoam? Can I call it seafoam? Anyways, I'm rambling on again. We will probably use this truck sooner or later. It might be our first Alaska or Russia truck. Although there is a pretty decent Russian truck that I believe you can buy the second you get there, so we might be doing that. But anyways, let's check this out because this is what we're really looking for. And no, we gotta go to Maine to get the engine for this thing. I don't even know. Do we even have Maine? I don't even remember how we look for Maine. Yeah, I think we have to be outside. There we go. We have Maine, but we are a year away from doing anything in Maine. So, like, there are actually not a lot of maps left. There's Ontario, British Columbia, Scandinavia, and North Carolina. Did I buy... I thought I bought year 1, 2. Maybe I bought 1, 2, and 3. Maybe I did. Oh yeah, look, it says season 11 and 12. And 9. I wish it would say what season this was. Anyways. Yeah. Let's get back to what we were doing here. Off-road gearbox. It's still... Let's sell these things. Yeah, we're still off-road. Obviously stock. That sucks. It would be kind of cool to have a raised suspension and get like 72-inch tires or something like that for this truck. But chances are that would make it OP. Well, let's do all chains because that makes sense. We're gonna sell these tires just because it's $6,800. Why not? We've got the advanced heavy. Let's sell the stocks. Jeez, there's $3,000 right there. Engageable, that's fine. I really want those snorkels, but unfortunately we have one more. We have 1,150 to go. Even though were we just not promoted? Was that much where it got us from level 26 all the way through 27? That's kind of crazy. And yeah, I actually have to look into what we need. I don't know if there's logs that we need for these missions, so I guess I probably should have looked that up first. And everything else there is fine. So yeah, we're really just kicking tires right now. We're gonna leave the paint job the same. I kind of like this one. So we put chain tires on. That's really all we can do. So let's deploy this truck and actually look at our missions. I think that's all we have left. Oh, we got Cargo Apocalypse Deuce, where we need to drop off 8 bricks and 4 slabs. That's 12 slots. That's going to be a big load. And far away, which is medium and long logs. So we got to pick up logs from here and go to... I wonder why I need a log loading crane. Are some of these missions made to where you can't auto load? Or is that just if you're not using auto load? Because I'm using auto load because I'm lazy. So we've got medium logs and long logs. So yeah, I think what we can do, we will get the medium log trailer for this truck. Do I want to get the crane or not? I don't really know. Can I get the crane for this one? So I think this one will carry long and short. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that one will do long and short. Let's go back into the garage. Put the long on this truck. Leave the garage, and then we will snuggle right in here with the other truck and get the oh crap, we're rolling backwards. We need the long log carrier. There we go. Although that doesn't look very long, does it? Ah, you know what? Alright, so where are we going? We are going somewhere with these. We gotta go to... We gotta go to our mission again and actually accept it. Just far, far away. Let's go ahead and activate that one. So we just have to go to the warehouse in Pedro Bay, and maybe, I think what we'll do is when we come back, yeah, let's use this truck as the lead truck. That should do everything correctly. We will be able to go... Which way do I want to go? Which way do I want to go? I mean, that logging, that's the quickest, and then this is the easy route up. So why don't we do that? We're going to head over here. We're going to load up our... Whoops. We're going to load up our trucks, and then we will call it an episode. This back trailer is going to be a pain in the butt. Just because it's so light and easily moved. But look at that. My one truck is literally passing. Come on, hit the brakes, truck. Stop it. Stop it. What is it doing? Thank you. Jeez. It's trying to kill me before I even get started. Yeah. Probably should have known that, but we do turn right here. Yeah, I didn't see an option for a spare tire for this truck, so that's a little bit of a bummer, but as long as, now that we have chains, we should be okay. I think the only time we ruined a tire is when we didn't have chains and we slid. There we go. Let's get these trucks working for us. Alright, so we are slowly running out of time. So I think, yeah, we'll get loaded up and that will be the start of the next episode. And yeah, unfortunately, I have been, I've had a lot of free time this week, which is usually a good thing. Actually, I've gotten a lot done around the house. Anyways, I've actually been recording a lot of episodes. So like, I almost want to treat this 1 week, where I treat it as if it was a 40-hour job a week, or a full-time job. You do 40 hours, that's technically 8 hours of recording, that's 8 episodes a day. So I could pull up 40 episodes in the week, and, oh, you know what? That's not the right spots. But we have to disconnect that so that the trailer can be straight, so that the logs will load into it. I'm hoping they're not making me do manual loading. If they are, I'm gonna have to change over the trucks, and we'll load up in the next episode. But anyways, as I was saying, there we go. There's our long logs. Now this truck will probably be behind again, because those logs overhang quite a bit. You know what? I was just thinking that. Do I get medium logs from here? Or do I have to go to the other? Yeah, I don't think we can get medium logs from here. That's okay. We'll at least get these long logs loaded up, I guess. Let's turn on the light so you guys can see what I'm doing. And I did not... Oh yeah, all-wheel drive. That would help. Maybe our diff locks? Like... There we go. This mud is nasty. Alright, I have a feeling we can only get long logs here. I really do. Yep. I was right. Okay, so we will, I guess, swing up here to the log station. Yeah, we'll go that way, and then yeah, we'll take that route. That shouldn't be too bad of a route there. But we'll do that in the next episode. And then this will again be the lead truck pulling. I don't know why this one always gets to be the lead. I guess we'll hook up the winch. I got a feeling. Actually, I'm trying to remember and I can't. We'll see if we're still winched together. We'll also stop the truck there and go to morning just so that we start with a brand new day. But I'm gonna end it there. So if you guys like the episode, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. There's also a Discord. The link is on the channel. I'll have to see if I can add it to the actual description, because that would be much easier to find for you guys. And yeah, we will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.